Good morning. Anthony Lemley here on day 11 of the Lemley Brothers Get Juiced. I want to make a quick intro video to introduce to a couple of other clips I'm going to be putting on today. I just wanted to let you know what you're going to see today is two things. Me and my wife Barbara going to another farmer's market. We are trying to introduce ourselves to local grown, hopefully organic vegetables. This is all just introducing a new lifestyle into our world of eating healthy. So after you finish your juice cleanse, however long you decide to do your juice fasting, at some point you're going to have to start introducing food to your life. And now it's time to make the most important change of this whole process, and that is eating better foods. We have to stop eating the junk food, the processed foods, the hamburgers, the fats, the sugars, and the salts, and everything else that we eat that has got us into such an unhealthy, fully diseased nation. So today you're going to see a couple of clips. We walked through the farmer's market. We had a pretty good time. We found some vegetarian food to take for our lunch. We went on a picnic lunch afterwards. Now I might point out that just because it's vegetarian doesn't necessarily mean that it's super good for you to eat large quantities of. We found vegetarian tamales, which although they don't have meat products and are not full of lard, they are still a lot of carbohydrates and there's no live vegetables in them because they've been cooked. So be careful how much you consume. We also had some Indian food that was a vegetable pocket, some kind of thing, but it had although organic and natural soy bread crust, or whatever you want to call it, it's still a breaded crust around some vegetables, and once again did not have live vegetables with live enzymes is what you need. And once you cook it, you kill it. So it's very important that 50 to 51%, so I hear, of our diet is raw vegetables that we take in. So just be warned, just because it's vegetarian and it might even be vegan doesn't necessarily mean it's great for you. The more raw, the better. That's why the juice is so wonderful. So even after you finish your juice fast, don't stop intaking your juice. I still have my juice in the morning, and I have juice for my afternoon snack. I have started to add vegetables for my lunch and for dinner. So make sure when you choose your vegetables, if you prepare them yourself, great. Don't cover them with a lot of sauces and oils and dressings. If you order them out, I had Thai food the other day, which I went to their vegetarian menu and found their vegetable delight, and have to ask them not to put very much oil or to put the sauce on the side. Tan's Hunan, one of my favorite Chinese restaurants, which I used to really eat a lot of food that I'm sure is not good for me, they have vegetables that are prepared that are quickly flashed in a wok. They're nearly raw. You know they're nearly raw because they're very crunchy and hard, and they serve it with the sauce on the side. And even with the sauce on the side, they give me way too much sauce, and I can tell there's oil in it. I add just a little bit of that for flavor, and bang, it's just better than a salad. You got to find some way to keep it spicy and to keep you enjoying the taste, so you'll continue to eat it. So enjoy today's video. We go to the farmer's market, and then I make a vegetable soup. Now, I just mentioned that when you cook the food, you lose your nutrients and you kill the enzymes. For sure, the enzymes get killed, but the nutrients, if you make soup, you can hang on to some of it. So I made vegetable soup, all natural, organic vegetables that I purchased. I chopped, I put them in, and you make it, and at least I have a healthy alternative for lunch. So I'll be taking that for lunch. That's actually one of my favorites. I eat a small salad, take my vegetable soup. So enjoy the video. Day 11, Lemley Brothers Get Juiced. Robert, you keep it up. Sorry about getting this posted a little bit late. This is day 13 that I'm actually sticking this up, but today, day 11 and day 12 went up today. So have a wonderful day. Join us tomorrow join me for a look at day 12 and watch for day 13 coming up soon. Lemley Brothers Get Juiced. Have a great day. God bless you. Good morning. Here we are. We are going a little bright this morning, but now I got my beautiful wife with me today, and we're going to the farmer's market, a different one than me and my brother went to last week. So today on Lemley Brothers Get Juiced, it's going to be the Lemleys, but not the Lemley Brothers. This is my wife, Barbara. So we're going to go see what this one is all about. I hear a little jazz playing in the back, and it looks kind of cool. They have this one every Saturday morning. behind here at 3000 Richmond in Houston, Texas, in Greenway Plaza. So we're going to come on in and check it out. Sounds like we might have live music. I can't really tell. It looks quite exciting. Now we're excited to see these guys here again. We saw them at the other farmers market. They're always very popular, whipping up some good smelling stuff. And over here we have the live jazz band. You gotta love it. What a great gig. And then my favorite, Radical Eats. Okay, here we are. What do they call that thing there?
I don't remember.
This
Hungarian something.
It's a Hungarian something from Radical Eats. It is it's like a big tamale wrapped in the banana leaf. And it is mushrooms and brown rice.
Dill in the masa.
Dill in the masa. The sun is killing my video, but so here we go, hanging out, chilling to the band at the farmers market. You gotta love it. All right, now we found some flowers.
Orchids.
And these are orchids?
Yes.
We picked up some really nice fresh kale. Barbara's really excited. She likes the plants.
That beautiful. I want some.
Yeah, very nice.
Sorry? Yeah, my rosemary is really taken off with this cool air. Oh, they're beautiful.
Aren't they gorgeous? These are fine.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Anthony Lemley, day 11, Lemley Brothers Get Juice. Today I'm actually going to talk about some food. Right now I'm making vegetable soup, one of my favorites. It's very simple to do. What I do is start out with a box of organic vegetable broth, which is the easy route. As you can see, I simply put it in the pan. I get it boiling. I have already cut up, 4 carrots, an onion, 4 or 5 pieces of celery, some fresh green beans. These are all my hard vegetables. I take these, I simply throw them in, just like that. I actually used the broth, and I added 2 cups of water. Up here, you can see I've set me a timer. I don't know if you can see that, but the timer is for 5 minutes. Bingo. So I'm going to set that, and I let these boil for 5 minutes. And make sure you get the organic vegetable broth and check to make sure there's no added, there's gluten-free, no MSG, no sugar added. So I feel a little better about that. This is HEB's Central Market brand. Over here I have chopped up my fresh soft vegetables, which I throw in on the second 5 minutes. You can see I have some yellow squash, some green zucchini, fresh corn on the cob that I just trimmed off the cob. I'm also going to put these portobello mushrooms in there, which I'm fixing to cut up now. So it's really simple. Everything in here is excellent for me. You can throw in there whatever you like. This is one of my favorite mixes. I will let that boil for 5 minutes, and as soon as that's done for 5 minutes, I throw in my soft ingredients for another 5 minutes. And when that boils for a good boil, I will turn it off, put the lid on, and just let it sit on the stove, and it'll simmer from there. You can season to taste. A lot of times I'll use some Mrs. Dash. Today I'm actually going to put a few peas in here. We had some fresh purple whole peas that my wife made the other night. There's a bit of salt in them, so I'm just going to throw some of those in at the very end because they're already soft. and those will probably add all the salt I need. All the flavor is really delicious coming from the veggies. So there you go. It's a very wholesome, very whole vegetable soup. And I will let you know how this all turns out. In fact, I know how it turns out. I make this as my favorite. And then, you know, in here you have very low-cal, very fresh. Any of the vitamins that get cooked out of the vegetables themselves are in the soup. So as long as you consume that, you're getting all the nutrients that you need. Do not add rice. Do not add crackers. Just eat it straight up vegetables, and you can't go wrong with that. So thanks for joining me on my vegetable soup. We'll be in touch.